COPD. Take action today to breathe better tomorrow. Join the movement at driveforcopd.com. Take our screening questionnaire today and talk to your doctor.
Broadcasting from the John L. Warfield Studio, this is 88.7 FM KAZI Austin.
The views and opinions expressed on KAZI do not represent the views and opinions of KAZI's board, staff, underwriters, or volunteers.
Rise and shine, Austin. Wake up. It's time to wind up your body and enliven your mind. It's the morning grind. So turn the volume up. We've got the best music, your community leaders, news, weather, and traffic updates. 88.7 KAZI FM, the voice of Austin.
.7 FM KAZI 731. Good morning, y'all. What's up? It's your boy Jabari Warfield. This is the Wednesday edition of a little something we call the Morning Grind here on the Voice of Austin. 88.7 KAZI celebrating 42 years and clicking. Want to say what's up to my boys in the building. We got them both back this time around. Dab Dub, Simply Courtney. Fellas, what's up?
Hey, girl. No. We're going to go on the air in a little while. Yes.
Man, you put the phone down, fool.
Don't worry. You and I will do the moaning grind. But I'm going to do this radio. Oh, hey, Jabari. I'm in the building, man.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yo. Sorry, I had your little phone call thing, but your boy back.
Yeah, what's up, fool?
Doing it well.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Good morning. It's your boy Simply Courtney. We here, man.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
I don't have no antics right now.
No antics? Wait a
nah,
minute.
because I'm trying to make sure, we like keep it where we talking all seamless and stuff. I'm not trying to talk over people because when you was gone, we was talking and I was like stepping on words and stuff.
On Jabari?
And the interview and stuff. I was bad, dog. I was really bad. I was not pleased with myself.
Did you have a 5-hour energy before you walked
No, I just was trying to talk and it was delaying and all that stuff. We missed you, dog.
But that was the phone.
Yeah.
That was the phone.
That was
call.
the phone thing. It was a phone issue,
you
man.
trying to give good radio because you said, "Oh, there's a little pause there.
Right.
I got to jump in." Oh,
Right.
dang, I stepped on you.
That delay was crazy. I was talking and it was like,
I respect the hustle. I respect your hustle. You trying to entertain and get at people what they want.
I came in with the top hat and everything, dog.
He was ready. He was ready. Yeah, but you know what, man? Here's the thing, man. It's a learning experience, bro. Yeah. And especially this phone was jacked, and it's mainly because of the hurricane, right?
Yeah.
That messed up everything. Everybody's internet got taken down and all that. So, and I was talking to Jay. I'm like, Jay, what's going on with the phone? It's like, well, this could be still, a little bit of issue, but yeah, you handled it, man.
I got a bone to pick though.
Talk to me.
Look, you know what? I gotta be me.
Dude,
that could be a little scary, but go ahead.
Why was she a phone conversation? Have y'all seen? I know y'all know what she looked like.
Hey, listeners,
if y'all don't know what she looked like, Lord have mercy. Why did she have to be on the phone?
Man,
she don't look like she's a telephone.
No. Wait, guest. I'm the single guy. I get to say it.
Okay, go for it.
Good Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Amen. I'm gonna say amen because I went on later on because I didn't get to do it while we was doing it.
Yeah,
man.
I know. And you the single dude, but I'm the well-married dude. I married the right one. I got the good one. I can be me.
Yeah.
I ain't got to lie. If she fine, I can say she fine.
Hey, what did they call it? Navel hair? Man, I was like
navel hair. I ain't heard that one.
My navel hair ain't fine.
It ain't.
It's pretty coarse.
Hers probably is.
Yeah, that's no question.
Man.
Yeah,
that reminds me.
Fine.
There's something I want to talk to you all about a little bit later when it comes to navel hair and fine. It's in that vein.
What is in that vein? People ain't even had breakfast yet. Y'all are talking about navel hair.
Because you was right. I was like, wow, that's all I gotta say. Because it would have been a different situation if she came here to do the interview. Man.
Well, what she would have said was,
what?
Security.
You right. Ain't no security. It's just me.
This dude drooling, and he keeps scooting his chair a little bit closer.
Lord, I went on the story, man. I went on the Instagram story, and they was like at the pool and stuff. And like, man.
That's the one. The one I saw was like there was like 3 or 4 people helping her get dressed.
Yeah, that was
for a performance.
Yeah,
and I was like,
Lord have
how
mercy.
you get that job? What the resume got to look like to get the personal dresser? I gotta assist.
Yeah, that's a black job I want for real.
You'll take that black
I'll
job.
I'll take that black job
Come
for
here,
real.
girl. Let me get you into this corset.
Girl, you look
I
great.
got you.
That's your job is to say they look great.
that's
You,
it.
you ain't been eating avocados. We're gonna have to. Don't worry, I'll work. Come a little closer. I gotta get more leverage on
Your
this
job
zipper.
is the zipper. Yeah. The zipper, dude. That me too. Like, what's your job? My job is just to help us zip
Girl,
up
we
stuff.
talking physics,
That's
and
it.
from the
Yeah.
angle I'm at, I don't have enough inertia. So I come a little closer. Okay, see, that's a better angle right there, and then
Amen.
there ain't nothing wrong though.
That's engineering. That's the engineering degree you want.
Yeah, it is.
That's for sure.
See, my spatial awareness allows me to be backstage with you, helping you with this corset right now.
I like it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was a little tough. The whole delay was kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
honestly, I've listened back to it, man. It really was good. Both
Okay.
interviews were good. And you know what, man? That's just part of the game, bro.
Yep.
That's just
Thank
part
you.
of the game. You gotta, when you get in a situation where things are a little crazy, you just do your best to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you did fight through it, and I was mad for y'all
Yeah.
because I could hear that. I could hear the dang.
I know, it's
There's a
crazy.
pause. He said something. Pause. She's there. She's talking.
I was talking and forgot what I was asking about. Like, I was making a comment, and well, never mind. You know what? No, never mind.
Dang.
Yeah, it
You
was
did-
done.
You did the old guy. You did
Yeah.
the old uncle thing.
Pretty much. What was
Hey,
that?
so we was talking. Hey, what was you talking about again?
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, it got lost, didn't it?
I was sounding like biting a little bit.
Hey, we need to get to that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to that definitely because I got some stuff that I found out early this morning before we get that. So we've got that happening. We're also going to talk to Mike Hughes from the group Cult Jam. If you remember Lisa and Cult Jam.
Oh, I do.
Yes, sir. Well, Cult Jam is back together. The trio, actually, I should say. Mike Hughes, Alex Spanador Mosley, Mistina Soul is also the new kid on the block. She's going to be talking about. He'll be talking about her joining the group, and so that's coming up a little later on in the program. As a matter of fact, probably right around 8:00. So be sure to stay tuned to 88.7 FM KAZI. Follow along with us on the TuneIn app. Get the TuneIn app for your mobile device, your phone, and anything else that you would consider to be a smart or semi-smart device, and put it on there. You can catch us anywhere because we stream. Your morning started here on 88.7 KAZI, getting into the mix. And that is some good stuff there. I believe that's DJ Jay Hunt doing his thing with his.
Jay Hunt, who do you
Crazy
think you
stuff.
are?
Oh, Jay Hunt.
Hey, man.
Oh, when he finished it with that,
Yeah.
boom, he had me there.
Them go-go drums are killing it, yo, son. Come on now.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you DC dude, right?
Yeah,
Mambo
that
sauce.
go-go is.
Wait, that's
where-
it, right?
That's where
Mumbo
we go.
sauce. Mumbo sauce.
Yeah, we take that. Yeah,
That's right. The mumbo sauces.
yeah, man.
You got okay.
Road trip.
Yeah, but
Road trip. I'm down.
I mean, the summer ain't over. We was talking off air.
Man, come
I was
on.
supposed to go one place. I'm supposed to go to New York. But man, I've been running into a lot of Chicago people. Let me tell y'all one thing. Y'all know Miss Marla.
Yes.
But Miss Marla will tell you Chicago should be known for their restaurants.
Okay.
They get down with the get down. I'm telling you, if you want it, they got it, and some of the best in the nation. I said it into this microphone, and I feel qualified to say it because I've lived in multiple states.
Yeah.
Chicago don't mess around with their food.
No, this is
And
true.
they got this one event that happens during the summer called Taste of Chicago.
Oh, like that.
yeah, I've heard about that.
Man, all
heard
I can
about
say is loosen up your belt.
Yeah.
If you go in, loosen up your belt. Now, people are there to make money. Stuff ain't free. So, take a little money with you so you could buy some stuff to try some stuff. But I love it. But
Chicago's no joke.
Chicago throwing me off, man.
Because of the call, that could be God saying, okay, this is where you need to be.
Oh.
That's
This is where you want to go and say, nah, son, come over here. I got
it's so
something
funny
for
you
you.
say that because I am too connected in Chicago. Like
Yeah.
I have been to Chicago since 2008, just about 20 times.
Right.
I don't have to pay for a hotel.
Nice.
I think I paid once because my job wanted me, and it was a conference at a conference center, so it's kind of made sense. But that's the hospitality. That's the stuff I'm trying to say into this microphone. People may not even know about the hospitality that Chicagoans have.
Yeah.
I just want to start there.
Yeah, they do.
Which is enough for me. My people fight over whose house I'm gonna stay at. like literally look like they about to fight. And it's uncomfortable because I'm just like, well, you know what? My eyes go to this person. Well,
Sure, you can stay over here, stay
last
over there.
person standing. I guess I leave with you.
Nice.
I mean, people fighting in Chicago is to be scary no matter what.
This
See,
is true.
Why you had to do
That's
that,
true.
Courtney?
I'm just saying, it's still a scary place for
And
me.
I bet they think you got a lasso in your car right
they
now.
probably do.
Texas boy.
You know what's funny? They not wrong. I mean, wait. I remember I went to Chicago. I took not a break, but I was doing a show, and I went to Chicago because I was actually staying over in Zion. I was in Zion, Illinois.
Yeah.
And so I flew in. And for a second,
made that
I
up,
drove
people.
in. No, it's a real place. I drove in. And I was in Chicago, and, you know, to be honest with you, I never knew how beautiful of a place. This is me looking at the nature
Yes,
and all
sir.
that because that's what I
This
get
dude.
into. I do, though. I look at the natural structure and the building stuff. And so it's like all of the water and stuff, it's a less beautiful place. I didn't get a chance to check out any food, so I had somebody ask me about that. You went to Chicago and you didn't get, and there was like a whole list of things
Yes,
that
sir.
I didn't get to go
Okay,
do.
so then you've heard
I
it.
got to go back.
Okay, good.
I got to go back.
See, okay, so it's not just me because I'm here to tell people about the food part.
Right.
But we gotta hit them breaks right quick, brother.
Yeah.
If we send you to Vegas,
Yeah.
all expenses paid,
You know where
you
I'm
gonna
going?
come back talking about cacti?
Yes, but I'm going to that
Lord,
dam too.
I can't do it.
What's the dam out
I
there?
can't do
Hoover.
it.
I think
I'm
it's
going to the
Hoover. I think it's
Hoover
Hoover
Dam.
Dam.
Jabari,
Yeah.
get this dude.
I'm going to.
I'm trying.
Get your boy.
I'm trying.
Desert. I ain't never seen the desert before.
Dude, you better
I wanna
see
the
a desert in your wallet because
to
you
the
done
desert stand,
used up all
hotel,
your
whatever.
chips gambling.
It's a
I
lot.
don't
Yeah.
gamble.
Yeah, man.
You're
It's a lot.
supposed to do your thing, hit them tables, hit them, even hit the slots.
I want to see that
You
big
look like-
old spear thing.
You might want to talk to Betty Sue.
I
Yeah.
saw that
Or
spear
Gertrude.
thing, man. I'm wondering about
It's
that thing, man.
beautiful.
I'm wondering about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What do
Because
you
it's-
mean, like the structural integrity?
Well, not the structural integrity. Like I've seen, like I think U2 was the group that
Inside.
did
Yes,
that.
sir.
Opening
Yes,
act.
sir.
That
Yes,
was
But
sir.
amazing.
but it looks like I don't have a fear of heights. I'm uncomfortable with heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I went and saw a basketball game in San Antonio years ago, right?
Yeah.
And I stood up like way up in the
Yes.
rafters, and I'm like, I was good. I was like, man, this was great. And it just had this thing come over me, like, boy,
Yeah.
this is it was happiness and anxiety at the same
get it.
time.
I get it.
Man,
It was crazy.
That ain't nothing wrong with that. I thought I had a fear. See, I like the way you say it, but you know how we really say
Right,
it. And
right.
like, man, I'm scared of heights.
Right.
And I went in the Army and they made me rappel off of a tower. We talking about 3-4 stories up.
That's different.
And I did it because I was like, well, everybody else doing it, you know. And then after that, I realized, okay, I can do it. I could function.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
do I go free climbing?
Right.
Nah, brother ain't doing that. But I'm saying if you're in control, and I think sometimes you just got to find the usefulness of what you're doing.
Exactly.
And so I was like, well, hey, this is the means to an end.
Yeah.
So I am not afraid of heights.
Right.
But nah, I don't go seeking
Yeah,
just
you-
random stuff that
You think don't jump off it without a parachute?
where
Like,
you're gonna come to, and this is one of the topics I wanted to get to a little bit later,
All right.
where like you show up at my funeral and be like, I told him not to do it.
yeah, and he did it.
Jabbar, we don't need that.
He did it.
So one of the topics I had that I know we're gonna go to break is just like curious is
All right.
when we're at a funeral, are we supposed to get petty? Like is that what you're supposed to do?
Nah, not if you don't want somebody to slap you in the back of your
Thank
head and you don't
thank
know who it is.
Thank you.
You got to be careful.
I like to talk about that. I like to dive into that a little bit when we get back.
All right, sounds good. We'll
Staff, underwriters, or
Hey, you stuck on I-35. Wake up and turn up.
The Morning Grind.
88.7 FM KAZI. It is the morning grind. Good morning, y'all. Let's take a quick look at traffic. It is 8:07. For the most part, no accidents really blocking traffic. Of course, as you headed into downtown, you know what it is. I actually took a little trip through downtown. I normally don't deal with I-35. I had to deal with I-35 the other day, man. And it wasn't that bad. It was kind of like the line at Chick-fil-A. You know how it's real long, but it moves fast?
Yes.
It's sufficient.
Yeah, it's sufficient. Yeah, so it's like
Them
that.
boys, they out there using lean, agile methodologies,
Something.
they said we're gonna outthink the drive-through. We're gonna make it so efficient.
Something.
It really is, but you
Oh,
be
yeah.
looking at it frustrated, and before you know it, your chicken is right there.
They
You like,
asking you want that
"Oh,
sauce?
this is not bad."
Hey, you want that sauce? Dang man, I was trying to complain about y'all, but yeah, let me get some of that sauce.
People
Let me
be
come
mad
back.
at you eating Chick-fil-A. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God, you eat Chick-fil-A still?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people hate on you for that.
Make better chicken, and I'll stop eating Chick-fil-A.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Well, good morning, y'all. Glad you're along with me here on 88.7 KAZI. Don't forget to check us out online at kazifm.org. And don't forget the TuneIn app is also available on our website. You can put that on your mobile device. Take it with you wherever you want to go. Very special guest that I am keeping a promise to this morning. I told him a long time ago when his new project comes out, when his group's new project comes out, I wanted to have him on. If you are an 80s baby like myself, you remember Lisa and Cult Jam, all kinds of great hits, head to toe. Wonder If I Take You Home, All Cried Out, Lost in Emotion, Can You Feel the Beat? And we've got one of those members on the phone with me, and he's going to talk about the new project, Cult Jam Love. Mike Hughes from Cult Jam. What's good, sir?
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm really good. Man.
Sounds good. Appreciate you joining us, man. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Here's how I ran into Mike. I'm at the Zumba convention. I go to Zumba convention every year, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm walking through, and I'm like, I know that dude from somewhere. And I got up close to him. I'm like, oh my God, that's the cat from Cult Jam. Wow. I'm like, what in the blank thing is he doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro works out like, Mike, I don't know if you what you drinking or what kind of protein powder or concrete powder you drinking, bro. Mike don't look he probably looks younger than he did now because he stayed working out.
Mike a vampire.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike, you a vampire. You can admit it.
He pressed pause on life.
Yeah, he did.
Ain't nobody got a wooden stake. Mike, come clean with it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
just trying to age gracefully, man. That's it.
It ain't easy, son. I'm sure, especially not in the music business, man. It can't be because I know there's a lot of frustrations in that.
Yeah, man, it's interesting. It's a great ride, man. But it's really interesting.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, you guys started out back in '85. Basically, had the run from '85 to 1991. Yourself, Alex, and Lisa, and then you guys took off. What happened? What happened when everybody split, man? What did you keep doing?
Yeah, man. Man, it's the business, it's people, it's money, it's everything. I started the group in '84, and it was my boys Full Force wrote this track. I Wonder If I Take You Home after writing with UTFO Roxanne. But they said they wanted to do an R&B type song, and kind of like in the vein of Shannon and Madonna, And I said, well, if I put a group together around this track, will you guys do the group? And they said, sure. So I got together with my boy Alex. I met him at a party in the city, and I heard him play piano first. And I said, this boy is bad. Then I went to a rehearsal he was doing with, and I saw him play bass, and I said, whoa, this boy is really bad. You got to be in my group, man. You got to be in my group. So I got together with him, and then we sent word around town that we were looking for a female vocalist. And some friends of mine say, hey, I know this girl. She's pretty. She's hot. You know what I mean? You guys should hear her sing. And it was Lisa, and we loved her. We brought the whole package to Full Force, and that was in '84. And, and everything just grooved, and the tracks just blew up, and we had a great career all the way through '91.
Right.
And a lot of things happened, record company, people changing on the record company, you becoming not priority anymore. Money got funny, and, so the group decided to take a little hiatus, and that's what it really was supposed to be. All right, let's take a break. We've been touring for a long time, and when we took that break, that was it. We never got back together. Lisa decided to do some solo stuff, and she never wanted to look back. So that's the way it ended.
Got you. Yeah, because I know that I think she was back out touring, and then I saw you guys started to make some things happen. And I'm like, oh man, Cult Jam is coming back. This is going to be dope. And I'd never seen you guys play. I saw some YouTube videos that you did, that you and Alex and Mestina Soul are now doing. And I was like, oh man, they making a comeback, dude. This is going to be really good because this station has been playing. We've been around for 42 years, and this station was a big part of your upbringing. When you guys were on Columbia, man, we played Lisa and Cold Jam for real. So we backed you guys up. So tell me about the new conglomeration we got, because you got a new singer. Alex is also back, and you're also back. Tell us about that.
Yes, man. After COVID, and that was really it. Like we had been all doing individual stuff. I had been traveling a lot. I've been traveling in Brazil. I was doing a lot of Brazilian music and traveling a lot through Brazil and playing with different bands. And Alex, the same. Alex never stopped playing. Alex has been touring. Alex toured with Bobby Brown. He toured with different people like that. And, after COVID, we realized that a lot of people our age were dying of COVID.
Yeah.
And different sicknesses.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And that we realized that, like, at our age, we still had so much to give, so much music in us, and to let this die like this, and watching other musicians our age drop, man, I was like, we need to continue what we had been doing. We need to bring back that love of music that we had and the sound that we had, and so we decided, let's really get together and do this. She don't want to be down with us. Let's find somebody new, some fresh blood put together with Cold Jam. And Alex told me about this one girl that he worked with, and he said, you should go see her perform, and see what you think of her. And I took a drive out to Long Island and watched this beautiful young lady hit it on stage. And I was like, wow, this reminds me of the love we had back then. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her energy was what we were, This is what we need to influx that energy back in us,
Yeah,
so,
man.
I introduced myself to her, and we started talking, and I said, do you write? And she said, yeah, I write lyrics. So I said, okay. We decided to give her one of our tracks and see what happens. Let's just see. And we gave her a track, and she came back with some beautiful lyrics, and I said, wow, this was meant to be,
Right.
I see this beautiful lady perform. I hear her write beautiful lyrics, our music. I said, this is it. This is what needs to happen. And we kept recording, and now we're just moving forward with this album called Jam Love,
Nice. Yeah, Cold Jam Love is out right now, and I'm so glad that you guys are back, man, because like I said, y'all were a big part of our upbringing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a blessing to be able to pay it back to you guys and say, Cold Jam is still here. Cold Jam is back out, and y'all are swinging for the fence too. And I'm so glad, man. Really, really glad. You guys going to be doing any touring? Going to be hitting the road? Or are you mainly doing shows like in New York or on the East Coast?
Right now, we're mainly doing shows over here in the East Coast. The album just dropped, so we're just like feeling the music, letting people hear us do the music live. And then we have some bigger plans to hit the rest of the states after that. But we're just like real. The thing is, the industry is so different now. All the promotion is in our hands, so we're really, it's a whole new ball game of promotion and letting people hear, and there's so much noise out there. There's so many artists out there, so much noise out there.
Right.
Instagram and all that stuff is, it's just so much. So you gotta weed through the noise,
Yeah.
So that's just that whole thing is a whole thing that we're that we're involved in now, that we're trying to get the hang of. And we're pushing forward. We got a nice team behind us. And we're letting the world know that Cold Jam is back out.
Right? Because you got to play the social media game almost as much as you play the music game these days.
You really do. You have to be on top of that daily.
What?
Daily.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, this is Dapper D. Thanks for joining us. So Mike, I got two things I want to get to, but we're going to go back to the vampire thing. I know you sidestepped my question earlier, but ain't you using like your vampire skills for evil. Like it sounds like
Hopefully
a
he's using them
vampire
for good.
thing to
Hopefully
do
not,
is
man.
like he's lived through a few lifetimes, and then he takes that power and he comes out with this song, and he blows up with the group, right? Because it's like you were seeing the future, Mike. You guys were one of the first groups that did the hybridized. You guys have brought about what pop is nowadays. You guys were doing it. So you guys brought in hip hop, R&B, dance, and y'all put that thing together.
Yeah.
And it's like you were seeing the future, Mike. Do you feel like at that time you was like, yo, this is where it's going?
Yo, I mean, we were there for the beginning of hip hop.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
We were there from the very beginning, and it was a part of us.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Not only did we grow up with Earth, Wind and Fire and Stevie and all of that, but we grew up with, KRS-One and Run DMC and Houdini, the very beginning of hip-hop, Rapper's Delight, that was engraved in us. Those were our high school party jams,
Yeah.
So that was part of our music. It's part of our creation, So that reflected itself in the music that we created,
So
So
in that second,
it doesn't matter being a vampire. yo, the thing is, I always knew that I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to perform. I wanted to be an artist. In my mind, even as a kid, I knew that the only way that I could be a great performer on stage is to always be in great shape.
Yeah.
That just made all the sense of the world to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be a great performer, you have to be in great shape. And I always want to be a great performer. And right now, at 60 years old, I still want to be a great performer. So I need to be in great shape to do it.
Man, I can't believe you 60, man. This brother is.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Like
I'm
crazy.
thinking he's trying to act like he's 60, but he's actually older than that. It's the vampire.
He's
trick,
actually
dog.
300
Don't let him
years
trick you.
old.
Don't
Yeah,
let
there
him
we
trick
go.
you. Okay, so the second part of that, because you went right into it. So it's like I'm throwing you an alley-oop, Mike. That second part of that, then let's get to that music, because the contribution that you guys made, man. So y'all were funk musicians. I don't want to offend you, but I'm gonna say you were a funk musician, right, when you first started. But people think that at the end of it, you guys were like freestyle.
Yeah, they did freestyle.
Yes.
Y'all were a big part of that.
So
Big part of
then, like the Latino, but you had a Latina front person.
Right,
the Latino
right.
contribution. Tell me how you feel about what your music you made and how you brought about freestyle and the Latino contribution, because, bro, y'all blew it up.
It was, I mean, it was all of that. It was all that. The clubs that we were going to were freestyle clubs at the time, and to tell you the truth, that's how the name Cult Jam came about. When we went out to clubs, they would play this freestyle style music that you didn't hear on pop radio.
Right. Exactly.
So we were like, yo, these jams are dope, but nobody really knows them but the kids that go to the club. These jams are cold, man. These jams are cold. And so they were called jams, So we used to spin too. We used to DJ, man. We did everything. For real, we did anything to get girls at the time.
There we go.
Anything to get girls at the time. So when we DJ'd, our DJ name was Cold Jam.
Nice.
And so me and a couple of guys in Full Force, we DJ'd as well. Wow. So when they hit on Roxanne, that's how the music industry became number one priority. Wow. You know what I mean? Because now they had to hit production. They said, okay, we're going now. So then how Cold Jam came about after UTFO happened.
Okay.
But like all that, the freestyle, the hip hop, the R&B, the funk, all that's so mixed in with all of us.
So y'all actually, y'all produced the records and then went out and spun the records. man, that's what's up. Oh my God, can't nobody say that y'all wasn't taking care of business, son. Oh my God,
seriously, man.
Wow. Wow.
And I had great teachers. I mean, the guys from Full Force are my older brothers, man. They were the teachers, man. They taught us how to be serious in the industry and try to make it happen and be, open your eyes to all of the parts of the industry, the writing, the producing, the performing, all that stuff, They were great at Bow-Legged Lou, he was one, he spearheaded all that stuff,
Right, Bow-Legged Lou, I should say. That's
Bow-Legged Lou, yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, we actually had Paul. We had Paul on the show. It was a few months back. Yeah. Paul
okay.
Yeah, and he did mention this fond memories of working with you guys. So y'all had these monster hits. I wonder if I take you home, man. Why are you making songs that we can't play around our mama? Why you do that, Mike?
Yeah, we can't do that no more. Yeah, we used to be able to.
You gotta take her home. Mike, come on, man. What is y'all doing? But y'all broke overseas first, though, right? Didn't y'all pop in overseas, and then it came back to the United States? A lot of people may not know that.
We were on a breakdance album.
Oh, really?
We were on a breakdance compilation album. You know what I mean? So the cover was like some English guys breakdancing. So when the track got back to the States as an import, and the people were playing in the clubs, they were like, "Who are these English guys?"
But you was NY Do or Die.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, for real. We're like, we're a Brooklyn group, So when we started playing the club, people were dying to see us. Like, who are these people?
Yeah.
And that's what the initial buzz of the group was really hot. It was hot from the beginning. It was a roller coaster, man, and it just took off so fast. It was a swoon, man. It was crazy, it was incredible.
Right.
I want people to remember, though, I don't want anybody to think that there was a decline, because y'all, so let's say, I think for the timeline, we'll say y'all ended 91.
Yeah, 91 I think was the last time.
But y'all had that hit, Let the Beat Hit 'Em in 91.
Let the Beat Hit 'Em with the 91 hit, man. Let the Beat Hit 'Em.
So there was no decline there.
Nah, man. Let the Beat Hit 'Em was a great hit for us, man. We enjoyed that. That took us, we toured through Europe with that one, and we had we had a lot of fun working with CNC Music Factory, who actually produced that track.
Oh, right.
And then they produced half the album. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, CNC, and who was it Clavellis or Cole? That one of them passed away. It's David Cole, right?
Right. Cole, David Cole passed. Yeah.
No, them some bad boys, man. Yeah, it was a nice hookup for y'all. Nice hookup.
Yeah, it was real nice. They were cool people, and it was great working with them. And that album was like a funk mixture of Full Force and CNC. It was really nice, really nice.
Definitely. Cult Jam Love is out. It's the new one from Cult Jam. Mike Hughes, tell everybody where they can find you on the social media, since that's half the game these days. Tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, that's seriously the game. But on Instagram, we are Cult Jam Love. It's just after the album. So Cult Jam Love, you can find us on Instagram and see the shows and all the great info and hear the songs. Our website, cultjammusic.com. cultjammusic.com,
cool.
And you can find us, man, and hear the new music. Right now, we're promoting our rendition of Holding Back the Years, which is another great 80s song by group Simply Red, and I decided, I said, let me hear some female vocals on this beautiful track. And Miss Stina did a wonderful job.
Yes, she did. I've heard it, man. It is nice. There was a couple other ones that I heard. I was kind of skimming through the album. One of Us. I like One of Us, man. One of Us is dope.
One of Us?
Yes, sir. One of Us is
How come
dope.
all your stuff sounds like
that is old school.
Yeah,
One of Us is my purpose intent to do an old school R&B track.
Well, if you was trying to catch that fish, you got me this morning, because I guarantee you, I was like, oh my God, that's a great song. Yeah,
Mike, it sounds like you trying to dry snitch on yourself with the titles that you a vampire. One of Us, Holding Back the Years. Mike, just go ahead and come out to the world. You look good though, man. You look good.
Yeah.
All fun.
Yo,
you look good.
Yo, I see Lenny. You see Lenny Kravitz working out?
Yes.
In the leather pants. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I was like, come on, bro. Really? I was upset. I was like, man, my man is keeping. I mean, but you know, we have to do that. A lot of people think that as we get older, we're supposed to, lay back a little bit, more and all of that. And the thing about it is, we actually have to stay more active because our bodies are starting to, we're starting to lose muscle tone and all of that stuff. So yeah, man, you got to. Us folks, man. We have to take care of ourselves, man. And musicians especially. And I always advocate for musicians because musicians have a way of letting themselves go because you have long nights and eating anywhere way you can. And then, and sometimes there's drugs mixed in because musicians sometimes get caught up into that. From the very beginning, man, I remember the first time we ever met an artist we were on tour with, and they brought us backstage to meet them. Say, oh yeah, you opened up for this group. I don't want to say who it is. I don't drop down on anybody, even though it was a long time ago. But we went into the dressing room, man. There were lines of stuff on the tables, man. They're like, yo, you want to partake? We were in our early 20s, man. We're like, nah, that's all right. That's cool. That's cool. It's nice meeting you, and that's cool. And there was a lot of that. You know what I mean? But we had, back in the days, we had Gatorade and Nutriment on our rider. There we go. That's what's up.
We used to do push-ups before we went out on stage. You know what I mean? Like, that was our thing. It was our thing from the very beginning, and it stuck with us in our older age. It's like, and seeing people like Mick Jagger and said, come on, I know it can be done, man. You can jam on stage until you croak.
Oh sure, yeah. Mick Jagger, Sting, a lot of those guys. Aerosmith, man. Aerosmith, them boys are still standing up. It is incredible that Aerosmith is still around because they didn't got it to the lines you were talking about. I'm sure they did a few of those as well, man. So gotta stay straight. Okay, one final question. This is more. Are you going to the Zumba Fitness Convention this year, or are you gonna be too busy?
Yeah, man. We're promoting the stuff, man. We're going to be traveling. Yeah. My wife will be there, of course. She always goes, and she dragged me along. But this year, I won't be able to make it.
Gotcha. Well, I'll be sure to say hello to Michelle when I see her, man. Hopefully I'll run into her. I saw her last year, and I didn't see you. I said, okay, the project's out. They're working. I know Mike's handling business. But continued success to Cold Jam, man. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us this morning, brother. Certainly appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys so much, man. Thank you.
This was fun. Thanks, Mike.
You got it. All right, let's.
All right, what's up, yo? It's your boy Simply Courtney and Dap Dove. We're back here with the morning grind, man. Just getting through this hump day, man. Wednesday, right?
Oh, we back to it. And then of course, you know who called?
Yeah.
He on the line. T-Bone.
Oh, get that. Where you at, man?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all through with Coach Jam, man?
No. If Mike wanna call back, we gonna bump you off with the quickness, and we gonna talk some more. Lisa. Hey, T-Bone, tell this young buck to my left. Tell him how hard Lisa and Coach Jam hit in the '80s, brother.
Oh yeah, man, they real tough. Real tough. Because I taped some of their music, man,
Oh, I know. Hey, you still got them tapes, don't you?
Especially with Full Force,
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
So, but I know you called. Was there something that you wanted to hit us with?
Yeah, well, I want to change the subject, man. About President Biden.
I want to hear this.
The president. Okay.
Man, President Biden should have stepped down a long time ago, man. Why did he take so long, man?
I have a theory on it, and I think, Dab, you may have probably heard the same one. I feel like there's strategy there. I mean, you have the whole RNC and all of that it put them in a really, really icky place. Regardless of where you stand at, I feel like that was one of those strategic moves that maybe he did have a trick up his sleeve. It was, I I think it wasn't an accident at all. I think it was a let's let them get all of that negative stuff out of their system. I'll take this hit, as we call it, take one for the team. He took one for the team in such a big way that by the time those people are all, it's like a rope-a-dope.
Yes.
This was the rope-a-dope. This was a rope-a-dope.
Operation Human Shield.
Yeah, literally. And so they're going to, because he already knows what they're going to say about him. Dude, he's been saying it for the last 4 or 5 years, whatever. And so it's like, hey, we're going to go ahead and let this new candidate get in here, but we ain't going to let her get in when y'all want to talk and when y'all say we do it. We're going to do it when we say it. And so they were able to control the narrative in such a way that the guys, when it came out, it surprised us. It might have surprised a little bit on their side, and it definitely surprised as many Republicans as you can think of, because they're like, wait, we have to replay this. I got a better analogy. This is a guy that's on injured reserve.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know if he's going to play. And he comes back his first game in the playoffs. First game in the playoffs. And they're like, oh, he's playing. He wasn't even on the scout report.
Yep. So then nobody knows. They ain't no film. No. I want to put the military analogy on.
Come on with it.
So when we find a target, we say fire for effect. Means, we know where we at. We locked and loaded. All right, let it all. Unleash it all.
Yeah.
Now the problem is all rounds are spent. We ain't got no ammo left.
Right.
And now she pop up.
Yep.
And she's a new threat.
Yep.
And we don't get to do the Scarface, okay, I'm reloaded. We ain't even reload yet.
No.
We ain't ready for that. And so for this summer, the summer's hers, yo.
Yeah.
And she gets to roll right up into fall, right up into election.
Yep.
They don't have enough time to get that momentum going. So I ain't gonna lie. Old might have tricked everybody with this.
He did, man.
He might have.
Here's my favorite part. Even if he didn't, he did.
He did.
Even if
he'll get credit.
He if he's smart, I say if he's smart, this is not being disrespectful to the president, but if he's smart, he'll say, I meant to do that. You know, like I think that he should. Gotcha.
Did I do that? Got him.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Hey, exactly. I want to know, do you think Kamala Harris, can she handle the load, man? Because if she make president, man, she gonna have some decisions, especially with these foreign countries.
Yeah.
I think my opinion is yes.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's chaos over there.
Sure.
We got two major wars going on at the same time, man.
Yep.
Can she handle the load?
Well, it's a team thing, man. It's not just her. It's who she gets to advise her, who she's gonna have, who she's gonna be surrounded by, because it's not gonna be a decision that she's gonna make. At some point she'll make some command decisions, but you got to have a team. Your best function is is a team. There's strength in numbers, and so it would be about who she brings aboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, man, I just hope that, she can handle the load, man. But, I guess we have to wait and see because, man, I'm going to tell you, being the president, man, you got decision,
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, T-Bone, why do you say it like that? Because at the end of the day, we don't know if any of these cats can ever carry the load. What we can say is that she'll have the chops. If there's anyone that should be able to, no matter who the candidate, a vice president is at least aware because she's been in that seat with him for all this long.
Yep.
So if anything, I'd like to give you a little confidence that she can handle it because at least she was able to sit there.
Yeah.
Like we say, I'm going to go another military knowledge. We see left seat, right seat, meaning driver's seat, passenger seat. Right. You right there.
Yeah.
So you got your driving instructor right there for you the whole time, and I think that could make you feel a little more confident.
And that's how it was.
So in other words, she was just taking notes.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the president.
Yes.
Well, and we've seen it before. Historically speaking, T-Bone, we've seen it before where the vice president, you'll see it like, I remember as a kid looking through the annuals, looking through the history books. You'd have the president, right? You'd have their vice president that would end up being the president the next term, and so this isn't something that's unheard of. I think in recent times, especially with the American public, it's been a situation where they're like, man, I didn't like what just happened. So you know what? We're going to go to polar opposite. And we've been kind of switching back and forth to our own credit and also to our own demise. So I feel like, we can't adapt. You brought up a good point. She's been there this whole time. We want somebody that's been there. Like when I've worked jobs and we got a completely new supervisor out of the blue. When they hired, instead of hiring from within, our morale was shot, for the first few whatever.
I just want to say one little thing because you talking history. Let's give that little history lesson.
Yeah.
It is not unprecedented for a president for re-election to change vice president. It has actually happened 9 times, and Franklin Roosevelt did it 3 times.
Wow.
So Joe Biden said, "Nah, we good with this one. She all right with me." And so, what can you do? Because he could fire her. You could let her go and get somebody else, but he said, "Nah, she good. I picked her in the first place. I rolled with her through, and now I'm pushing her forward. That's good enough."
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, you know, Biden is gonna speak tonight on TV sometime tonight.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I want to say this. I'm going to get out there when I say this. Douglas, to you.
Yeah.
The Olympics starts tonight, brother.
I'm ready.
It starts today.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what's going to start? They're going to have the ceremonies and all that. Yeah. But the Olympics soccer is probably going on right now.
I'm all for it. I'm here for it. I want to watch it all. I want to watch everything. I'm even trying to get up. My wife told me 3 a.m. if I want to watch judo, I got to get up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m., 9 a.m. is what to watch judo, but I want to do that. So,
well, I'm excited. I'm telling you right now, I think it started at 12 o'clock last night, soccer. Because on my TV, I roll forward, you know, and I see nothing but, you know, U.S. Olympics, soccer. So. But hey, man, I'm out of y'all later. Y'all take care, bro.
Hey, have a good one,
bro.
man.
Take care, man.
This is my favorite time of the season, like when you have the Olympics and it's like the weird, obscure sports are up. You just like wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's like I don't know all the names, but equestrians on it. It's like what? And the fun thing for me is I'll just be watching and I won't have no idea what's going on. And like after an hour has passed, I'm just like so dialed in. I'm learning about countries I didn't know had Olympic sports, or this team is actually renowned for this is what they do. And I was like, oh, okay. I love this. This is fun. You get to learn a little bit about geography. You get to learn about culture. And you just sit there and then you have the announcers talking, and you know, halftime they don't even know what they're talking about. Because I liked it. Those are my favorite ones. I like the announcers that have
distract
no knowledge.
me because I'm waiting for the stuff to come back on.
Well, I want them to not know what's going on. I think that they should know that the sport is obscure. Basketball, that's easy. Soccer, that's easy. Talk to me about curling. I don't understand.
I was just getting ready to say.
I am 38 years old, y'all, and I do not understand how curling works. It's ice, right?
Yes, sir.
But then they be stretching those. They doing yoga at one point.
Yep.
But then they got brooms, so they sweeping at another point.
Yes, sir.
And then they got like this little long, I don't even know what that thing is. Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it hot? Maybe it's hot. Maybe they should have hot breath. Are they hot? Do they need jackets? You know, do you need to be in shape to do this sport? Because this is a weird one. I don't know if every Olympic sport requires you to be in shape to do it. I feel like a dude that's shooting the rifle, man, that dude could be like me out there just pop, resting on his stomach. Like, I don't know.
Hold on
he
now.
can eat a cheeseburger before you shoot.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
So first of all, if you get back to the curling, I got the perfect theme song in it because you was talking about the yoga and everything that goes into it.
For it.
What if we did that song by Mace? Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. That'll hype up curling.
You're correct. Let it go.
Hey,
there's a part
shake the broom, back and forth, stretch, breathe, let it go.
Mace?
Yeah, that was Mace.
Oh, no Diddy. Sorry, just
definitely was on that.
But the second thing is, man, you can't be talking about shooting while you with a vet. Look, man,
y'all can shoot.
You gotta hold that thing steady, and you can't be having that takes muscle tone and endurance, and you can't be sitting up there shaking because you ain't gonna hit nothing. So
so everybody that's gonna be shooting gonna be in shape.
The diaphragm has got to. You got to have good breathing.
You can breathe good and be out of shape.
All right. Well, see, I want y'all to understand who the people are that's protecting your country. This is another reason why he shouldn't have been elected sheriff, because he gonna be out here shooting people with his limp arms that ain't worked out in 2 years.
Did they hire the police chief already?
Yeah, they did. I don't think they've hired him yet, but that's supposed to be your black job.
I was jealous.
It's supposed to be your black job.
They didn't let me interview, dog.
And you wonder why.
I was supposed to be interviewing.
They was listening.
I
The
was
streets
gonna
was
get
listening.
in shape, man. Dang, I was gonna get in shape at some point. Hey, round is a shape, okay? First and foremost.
This is
I
very
ain't
true.
in shape.
Square and round are shapes.
I hope everybody's seen the video. Simply Courtney Jabari would have looked like that Secret Service agent that couldn't get her gun back in the holster. Here you go.
That's so wrong.
You know what? I'll just leave it out. I'm good. I just leave it out.
Like a Key and Peele sketch. It did not look real.
Did not look good,
The
bro.
level of what the heck just happened.
didn't look good.
They look like me if shots just started firing, and then she realized, like, wait a minute. That's I need an adult. I am an adult. Like that was what happened, dude.
Well, thank you, Sheriff, for telling us what it's going to be like in the future. If you would have been Sheriff.
Do you understand that my job to be as the sheriff was going to be that dude that they have that talks about the stuff after it happened?
Yeah.
That was me. My uniform ain't dirty. I might not even have pants on.
This is Dapper D with the Global News Network. Sheriff, what happened when all the firing going on? Where were you at that time, and what were you doing?
I was at home, but here's the deal: I had my walkie-talkie was on,
right,
and I was very knowledgeable and aware of what had happened, and so I had the right people in the right place, right. And it is very unfortunate.
But Sheriff, this was a 4-hour standoff.
No further questions, Your Honor. No. Pleading the fifth.
And I think every press conference would go like that.
Boy,
he shut it down.
Yeah, they would.
He answered one question, Jabari, and left the podium.
What I was saying,
and it was out.
Hey, I'm only here so I don't get fined. That'd be me.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. No more questions. Walk off, throw his hands up, and walk out.
But shouldn't he plural questions? He took a question.
I answered the question.
Question. There's no S there. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Question.
Question.
You gotta learn how to add. You gotta ask the right question because you gotta understand at some point.
I said, "Where you at, bro?" I said, "Where were you?" And where were you at?
Do you remember that commercial when they talked about how like the charges or whatever for the phone call? And so that dude got slick with it. He said, "Would you accept a call from first name Bob? We had a baby. It's a boy." And then that dude answered. He said, "No." And she said, "Who was that?" That was Bob. They had a baby. It was a boy. That would be me right there. You're gonna have to fill in all those questions. Hey, so what happened? Where were you at? When has it? How you feel? I'll be like this, that, and the third, and I'll be done.
Oh, so you like the cousin that calls us from county when they get that one phone call, and when it clicks over, it says, "Hey, you get that collect call," and it comes in, and they say, "Hey, Dapper D, it's me, man. Pick up. You gotta come get me up." You gotta get it all in.
I get it in, dog.
And then you gotta sit there. Do I take this call?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everything you need.
Sure.
No. Then you don't need to take every call. Every call does not need to be taken.
What you do to get up in there?
These fools we calling. Y'all get the scam calls?
Why you get locked up?
Oh,
y'all get the scam calls where they know how to make it look like somebody you know?
No, I don't. Because I play with them.
I've not heard about that.
I got that, man. They be making it look. See, here's the problem with me as a comic. I talk to people from all over the place.
Yeah.
And man, they clone it, I think, or whatever it is, where they make it look like it's a person that you know, or it'll look like an area code that you know. And so I have area codes from all over the place. I was about to sound like I was about to start rapping. I got codes. I got codes. But anyways, I'll have these calls and they'll come from all of these different area codes. And it used to be a time where I was like, oh my God, this is opportunity calling possibly.
Yeah.
So I was answering all of them. And they was like just the scammiest of scammers. And so finally, I now know this is the thing. I'm going to give you guys some game. Just answer the call and just sit your phone down.
Seriously.
We ain't getting charged for minutes anymore.
Well, no, this is true.
You remember when we used to get charged for minutes?
I
remember that. You remember?
I remember.
Berries. Remember Pepper's Farm? Remember too.
I had to make sure them free nights and weekends, it was on... I think it was singular. I remember when they dropped that nights and weekends to like 7:00 is where it would start instead of 9. I was like, yo, y'all the greatest things since sliced bread.
Straight up.
It's the little things. It's all
I don't care anymore. I answer, I sit my phone down, and I go back to my life.
Jabari, I want to go back to our talk with Mike Hughes.
Okay, cool. And then we're going to go to break. Go for it.
Help the young buck out. Because he don't know. I was trying to tell him off air. I was trying to tell him what that meant for brothers, what it meant for Latinos. Because I'm going to say she was our first Latina crush. She predates J-Lo. He asked me, but he did come up with a good thing. He was like, what about Rosie Perez? And I told him, well, the thing is, do the right thing. I get it. White men can't jump. I get it. And we saw her on Soul Train dancing. but that was the MTV BET era.
Right.
And so Lisa got more, we saw her more regularly because of that.
Yeah.
And so I think Lisa got up. It predates Selena. So like that was our first Latina crush for everybody.
I would say so, yeah, because Lisa was, I mean, she built very well. She had nice, gorgeous. So, and I
Brick
think,
house.
and of course they were getting played on BET and Video Soul, and all those shows. So I think there was a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
A lot of coverage.
Donnie Clerkin.
Yeah.
Hey, look at you. Young Buck don't know nothing about that. You don't know
Donnie Simpson.
Donnie Simpson.
Oh, I know Donnie Simpson.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There we go.
You used to hang out with your auntie and your uncle.
Yeah, Donnie Simpson is the guy with the eyes, right?
Yeah, the women loved that. I used to hate it.
man.
Did I get him right? That's where you start. Green-eyed dude.
Yeah, green-eyed brother.
Yeah.
Man, this dude.
I remember some stuff, man.
I know. I'm impressed, by the way.
But
why you had to remind us about Simpson's eyes,
That's
man?
all I
That
remember.
dude, man.
There's him and Eric Sermon.
He was killing the game.
He was a black dude that had
Green-eyed bandit can't stand it.
I know it, man. I know it. Get on my nerves. All right, let's take a break and come back. You're listening to The Morning Grind on 88 is The Morning Grind 907. Boy, check this out, man.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Check it.
They tried to take Flavor Flav away from Public Enemy. They were tripping.
Come on, son.
They said take him off. You see how it don't sound the same? Exactly. Integral.
No, that's cornflakes without the milk. That's pancakes with no syrup.
Come on now.
And then Chris Tucker said that's ham with no burger.
Man, that was tripping.
Come on, son. Got to keep Flavor in there.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. He can play piano too,
Yeah,
man.
he can.
That's crazy. That's how Flavor Flav play piano. I'm like, what?
Surprise.
What is Flavor Flav's crazy looking self sitting behind 88 keys?
You know,
Trying to do
sometimes
something.
they what do you call it? I think they'll play. People play. I'm not gonna say play dumb. They feign ignorance because it's easier to go under the radar and not have a lot expected of you, and you're able to just kind of, not say get by. You're able to, make something, but you don't have too many people bothering you.
Yeah.
And then every now and then you get to surprise them.
Also think of what the opportunities. He saw an opportunity and he seized it versus how many people go to, and I don't know where he was brought up at, but there's also another reason there aren't a lot of pianists that look like him. I mean, let's be honest. So if he didn't get a lot of opportunities, if he wasn't given a lot of first chairs because he didn't have the, I'm just gonna say look, that's part of it.
That's very true. Very, very true.
What I thought I remember hearing is that, and I could be wrong, but I thought I heard that they weren't like ghetto stars, Public Enemy. That they were middle class from like Long Island, but just like middle class kids. Which is nothing against that. But
is Chuck older or younger than his brother? He's the younger one, right?
I think Chuck is younger.
Yeah, because it's Run, not Run, right? It's
no, you talking about Heavy? You talking about Run DMC?
That's what I'm saying, but that's the brother though, right? Oh no, Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons, yeah.
Got it. I knew
Russell
somebody
Simmons is the older one.
Yeah, so Russell Simmons is older, and so Russell Simmons was already out in the not the streets, but in the limelight, and his brother was coming up.
Right, because he started a record label. Him and Rick Rubin started a record label in college.
Right. Yeah.
So I think LL Cool J was the first person they signed.
Yep.
Right. And I think Run DMC came in. They came in on a different record label because they were on a record label called Profile. And Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons had started Def Jam.
Yeah.
In that college dorm. That's absolutely
yes.
That's crazy.
That was the plug. That was the spot you had to get to.
Yeah.
Their dorm room.
We can talk so many of these companies that are ideas that started in such a small thing. And if you're not inspired by looking at people's stories, what is it? Not Dell. Which one is it? Apple or which one will start in the garage?
Well, I thought it was.
I think
Dell.
that was Apple.
Apple, right?
That was Apple.
You have all these little small starts that people that are going through stuff.
Right, exactly.
I don't know. I think this is inspiring.
It's a cool thing. Well, I know we're getting ready to make room for the professor, but I wanted to take this call. We got to take this call because if I don't take this call, I'm gonna feel bad for the rest of the day.
Oops! Can't let that
hung up on you.
So they want to ruin your day.
Yes, man, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. That was actually DL.
Okay, so Amazon. Jeff Bezos started Amazon as an online bookstore in his Bellevue, Washington garage.
Yeah.
Bill Gates, Paul Allen started in their garage.
Yeah.
Apple started Yeah, so Hewlett
Yeah,
Packard
right.
started in a one-car garage in
Yeah,
Palo Alto.
wow.
Disney, he started animating in a garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
That's crazy.
Dell, Google, Yankee Candle, Harley Davidson,
Right.
Maglite.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna build the better flashlight.
You start off, and that's perfect proof of it's not necessarily where you start off, is what you do where you're starting.
Yeah.
It's a matter of starting, I think is the real phrase.
Sure.
It's
Starting
not a
is-
matter of where you start, it's the fact that you start.
Exactly.
And some of us get caught up in life and we are not able to do the things that we want to do.
Easily.
But
Yeah.
as long as you understand that that garage is still there, figuratively, metaphorically speaking, you're good. The joke is, just because it's a comic, dang, they were doing pretty good considering they had a garage at the time they started. That's just for people like me that ain't got a house. It's like, yo, you got a garage? Man, you're doing good.
When I lived in Houston, I had an apartment that had a garage.
Right.
I
doing
needed
good.
that thing
You
too
was
because
doing good.
I used to park the motorcycle in it,
That's crazy.
and it became a little storage, so the pimp pad could
Yeah.
stay nice and
You was
Nice.
doing
clutter
good.
free. Clutter free.
Exactly. Now, before we get out of here, I got one more person.
Yeah.
One more thing that started in the garage.
Yeah.
And guess what? You sitting in it.
Oh, how cool is
Yes,
that?
sir. We didn't start the station in the garage, but a lot of our equipment was in the garage because we were trying to find a space to lease.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I think we went through like 3 spaces before we ended up at 3112 B Manor Road.
Look
Hey.
at that.
1982. So
We went
KZI got
straight
started
into
in the
it.
garage more or
In the
less.
garage.
In the garage. All right, fellas, it's been a good
Wow.
one, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
You snuck that one in at the last
Yeah,
second. He
yeah.
has a wow
That's-
moment
that's-
every episode.
you know what?
we could lead a whole show with
You
that.
pulled your LeBron James hit the game winner.
I
Just
did.
now.
I did. I was standing up and I threw it back to Bronny, who
Yeah.
y'all can't see because he ain't as tall.
Yeah.
And boom.
Short jokes.
Short jokes in the building. There we go. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks.